Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Hell of a Summer, starring Finn Wolfhard as a dude who goes to a summer camp and there's a murderer. But at least it's kind of funny. Smash a like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Sorry. Books 1 through 16, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Finn Wolfhard, I think, helped produce this thing. I might have even directed it. I don't know. It's smart. It's smart for him to do this. He got some fame on Stranger Things and in the Ghostbusters follow-up. He needs to create his own IPs, just like every other creator. It's a smart move. And the movie looks okay. I mean, it's a send-up of summer camp slasher movies, for what that's worth. And, relies on a lot of old tropes, but it also has, I think, some new comedy in it. Definitely looks like it's going to be a fun movie for the audience. So a lot of fan service there. And Finn is not afraid to make himself kind of look stupid. So there he is, along with the cast. So yeah, it's kind of funny. Campy would be, I guess, the best word. I can't wait to watch it again. I don't know about that. But you got a bunch of camp counselors, and the one guy, in all kinds of crazy ways, they're being murdered. The one guy, he went to this camp and then became a camp counselor. He loves it so much. Of course, the rest of the counselors just want to go there, make some money, hook up, get high, get drunk. It feels a little bit like Meatballs, if you ever remember that movie with Bill Murray, except it's got a slasher angle in it. 100% I would see this movie. Let's check out the IMDb. I even like the title, Hell of a Summer. That's a good title. There it is. Oh, looks like this was made in 2023. The counselors of a summer camp are terrorized by a mass killer. Directors Bill Brick and Finn Wolfhard. Yeah, and they both co-wrote it. Does Billy Brick appear in the movie? Is he a cast member? Let's see. Let's see that cast list again. I think he does. Yep. So this feels like a really good sort of movie in that the cast and people who made the movie are heavily invested in it. I would guess that Billy Brick is the guy with the beard, says goodbye to his mother, who's been in the camp forever. This guy, the rules guy. And so they're both the directors aren't afraid to make fun of themselves. I guess they made this in 23, and maybe it bounced around a little while before it finally found a home with Neon, I'm guessing. But yeah, I could see this. It's coming out in April. I would have pushed it to the summer, but that's still a pretty good time. Things are warming up. People are starting to go out again. They're looking for stuff to do. Not so warm that they're avoiding the movie theater, but here in South Jersey, we all go to the shore. But this looks like a fun movie to go see with your friends. Teenagers can go see this movie. Everybody can kind of go see this movie except maybe little kids, because there's a bunch of murders in it. Let's see. The 3-act breakdown is going to be pretty standard, right? First act, they all arrive at camp, establish the various characters and how wacky they are. The second act begins when the first murder happens, and at first maybe they don't even realize somebody's just missing, and slowly it starts to dawn on them one by one. People are being murdered, and that they have a killer amongst their midst. They try to figure it out. They accuse one another in one scene that looks kind of funny, and then eventually it's them, the survivors, versus the killer, and culminating with them revealing the killer, or at least stopping him in some way, probably killing him. Probably falls off a cliff or stabs himself or whatever. Who's the real killer? Does it really matter? Does it really matter? As long as you get some laughs and some scares, I think you're mission accomplished. Hell of a Summer follows a 24-year-old camp counselor, Jason Hochberg, Hechinger. Okay, so that's not Billy Brick. I guess he plays someone else. Who arrives at Camp Piney thinking his biggest problem is that he feels out of touch with his teenage coworkers. What he doesn't know is that a mass killer is lurking in the campgrounds, brutally picking counselors off one by one. I mean, they used to make this movie every other week in the 80s, so. You know, in terms of its comedy, it's kind of dated. You know, the kind of stuff, the kind of laughs they're going to go for at this point have been done. And they've done movies like this, right? But, sure, you know, maybe they could squeeze a few new jokes out of it. It does look fun, at the very least. And fun means entertaining. And so you have some thrills, some chills, some laughs, and then hopefully a satisfying ending. I would give it a chance. Well, now, I wouldn't go to the theaters for it, unless a group of people wanted to go. Then I would go. I would go with a group. I wouldn't go by myself. I wouldn't take a date to this. This is like a group movie. But I would check it out, probably on streaming. So, good for Finn. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more videos. Check me out tomorrow at the Jackson Public Library at 7 p.m. for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil right there in Jackson, New Jersey. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.